Let's play Chain Reaction. This game teaches children how to listen actively. As children play, reflect on whether they are listening carefully as their teammate passes a message. Begin by leading a brainstorming session where boys and girls discuss why it's important to listen carefully when they are talking with others. Invite boys and girls to divide themselves into teams of a similar size. Next, invite them to mark a starting line and to place one cone per team in front of it. Before they begin, ask children to form a line in their teams behind the starting line, facing the cone. Ask for a volunteer from each team to go to the cone. When children hear the game leader call, "Chain Reaction!" the first child in line will move towards their team member at the cone. When they arrive, they will whisper a question into their team member's ear. For example, "Do you like to eat rice?" or "What's your favorite game?" After their team member answers the question, the child will return to their team and whisper the answer to the next child in line. That child will turn around and whisper the answer to the next child in line, and so on until it reaches the last child. The last child must then call out the answer to the child at the cone. If the answer is correct, the child at the cone says "Yes" and moves to the back of the line. If the answer is no, the first child in line must again turn around and repeat the answer until it reaches the last child again. Once the child at the cone has joined the end of the line, the next child in line moves to the cone and the team plays again. The game continues until all children have had a chance to be at the cone. If the game is too difficult or too easy, invite children to share their ideas for how the game can be played differently. For example, children can play on smaller teams, or they can ask more complicated questions with longer answers. Throughout the game, make sure boys and girls are participating equally and that everyone is playing safely. After the game, reflect with children on how to listen actively to others. And that's how you play Chain Reaction. Have fun!